Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and
Takes a shot! Goal! Oh, but the flag's up.
the decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And he's forced to go back. And it's Musiala. Almiron gets into a good position. That'll be a throw-in. Musiala. Forced to go back. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated...
He's in one-on-one, tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Balogun clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Monaco with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Getting up there! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Konate is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Kimmich. That has not gone well. He's got away. Balogun. Now he's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Kehra with the clearance. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Balogun. Now there's a fine ball. Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Monaco are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And the counter is on. Now it's Almiron. Oliveira wins the duel this time. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is out of play. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Shot a goal! But he's left disappointed.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Musiala. Watkins. Lunin gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Aimed beyond the defence. Rossi. Out for a throw. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Tries to get it clear. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's shifting through the gears here. Musiala. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Doku. And here's Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Kimmich. And that's a dangerous ball.
Almiron really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he cuts out the supply. Balogun is onto it in a flash. And that was asking just too much of him. And he's managed to get free. That is good strength. Corner number 3 coming up. There's the header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Konate is offering a right smile there.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Douglas Luiz opts for safety. Now Davis. Balogun producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, they can break here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Courtois reads a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And he's heaved it away. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Rossi. Kimmich. So, what can they make of this? Kimmich. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Kimmich unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep.
Has been indicated.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he can clear it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Doku. He's in plenty of space here. And the referee has signalled for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there, we've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Monaco really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Musiala. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Tolisso. Davis.
Aston really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Kira. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ambitious ball here. No, that's been intercepted. That's a good ball out wide. Plays the return pass. He is through here. Now it's Balogun. And he is... Balogun! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Paul picks it up out wide. He's on it, and the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Almiron. He's played it back. Threads one in. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's quick to get rid.
The match was 28,997.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Douglas Luiz. And here's Doku. Musiala. Paul has it in a wide position. He's in a great position here. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found space here. Defending of the desperate variety. Chance here to counter. A probing pass. Good ball over the top. And that has been cleared. Nicely weighted ball. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's played it in low. And it's claimed by the keeper. Can he finish? Goal! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Pass somewhat off target, and here's Doku.
Number 98. Maitland-Niles.
Very nicely done.
Substitutions taking place.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Lookman, that's tidy. Hall has the space to scheme. Troffer tries to clear. Kehrer. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Oh, it's come loose. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tolisso charging forward, the ball at his feet. Chance! And that's a sharp finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
13, Watkins. Coming on the field. Number 8. Ward-Prowse. Number 17.
Could be danger
Substitution in
here.
progress.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Ward-Prowse. Hall, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Now it's Ben
2
Seguir,
added minutes has
and he's
been
shifted
indicated.
off it. He's played it long. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kehrer.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Has a look and plays it forward. Foot in. And that signals the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim.